In today's video, I'm going to be walking you through how you can get results while still traveling. Okay, now this is a very important topic, and I've had a lot of clients sign up with our program recently who go on vacations for leisure, who take clients out to dinner, and who travel for work. Okay, so whether you're a traveling sales rep, whether you're someone who's traveling for a conference or something like that for business, this is something that we see a lot in our coaching business. And if you don't know who I am, my name's Alan Jaramillo. I own Built Bodies Coaching. And what we basically do is we keep men accountable to their fat loss goals, and we design programs specific to them so that they can not only drop body fat, but maintain muscle mass and keep the body fat off long term. We do this by getting a very clear understanding of what it is that they have in their life that's causing them to fall off. And for a lot of guys, it's the travel. It's the messing up their routine. It's not knowing what to eat when they go out, all that stuff. So I'm going to tell you some of the things that we do. If you want us to do it for you, that's totally a conversation we can have, but I'm making this video for educational purposes so that you know how to deal with it on your own if that's the route that you prefer to take. So the first thing that we do is when we work with a client, we give them a sample meal plan that's specific to the foods that they like. So they actually fill out a form. We know exactly what foods they enjoy, and we build out a sample meal plan with tailored to their macros. So that way it's easier for them to know exactly how to hit their calories, how to hit their macros, and they're not just going based off of feel. Okay. A lot of coaches just give macros, but they don't tell you how to hit them. So it makes it really hard for people to hit their macros or ever get good at tracking it. Now, one other thing that we do is we actually give them another sample meal plan if they request it, going over what it would look like to fit alcohol and a meal out in their diet for that day, which makes a huge difference, okay? Because now they know, okay, this is what I would have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner if I decide that I'm going to have a couple drinks this weekend with my guy friends or for a client dinner or something like that. The second thing that we do is the accountability aspect is very huge for us. So if you send us a menu, you have reservations at a place in a week or so, we can look at that menu and say, hey, we recommend to do this. And after doing this several times, you really start to learn how to make the best choices when it comes to nutrition. Okay. And over time, we're basically creating a second version of ourselves in your head. So that way you can make the best decisions possible. Okay. Third thing that we do is hotel workouts. Now, a lot of the clients that we work with usually stay in similar hotels, whether it's a Marriott full service. It could be, a Hyatt. It really depends. A lot of people structure their travel based off of what credit cards they have and where they want to get points. So this is something that we will look at. We'll pull up Marriott's website, see what most of their gyms look like, and give you a routine that you can do on the go that overlaps with your real routine that you do when you're at home. It's going to change because obviously when you're traveling through the entire week, your workouts might not look like 5 days per week, but when you're home, you might enjoy doing that. So it might go down to 3 days a week when traveling, 5 days a week when you're at home. But again, we're designing the workout routine to be very purposeful and intentional in this sense. So that makes it much easier for clients to continue getting results and not losing their momentum in their routine. Because when we work with high achievers, we notice a couple things. One, they love their routine. They hate being out of their routine. And two, they love that momentum. Like these people are pretty much firing on all cylinders, and that's kind of like their normal. So we like to kind of keep them in that zone of genius, keep them in that flow by having these routines in place that are aligned with their schedule. Now, a common question that we get is like, how do you know our schedule? In our check-in form, we actually have dates that you will be able to put, I'm traveling on this date, this time, this hotel, and then that's what we use to basically build out the plan and put it in your calendar for you. Okay. Now, with that being said, a couple other things that we do is we do ensure that you're building muscle, and also to help you drop body fat, we are tracking macros. Okay. So those two go hand in hand because the muscle building plan allows you to retain muscle when you're going through a fat loss phase. And so do the macros. Okay. We don't just say eat healthy. Eating healthy doesn't give you a routine. Eating healthy isn't something that you can measure and track. If you work in business at all, you know that numbers are very important in order for a business to know where it is that it's it can capitalize on, or how to seize an opportunity. That it all comes down to the numbers. Same thing goes for personal finance and looking at your budget, but a lot of people don't take those same things and translate it over to fitness. So that's what we do for our clients. We give them macros and we really make sure that they follow them, because the macros are not just random numbers that we kind of put together ourselves. Macros are made for you to be able to reap the biggest benefit from this fat loss transformation. We have macros for protein, carbohydrates, and fats. All of them play a very important role. We have our protein at a certain amount specific to your body weight that allows you to retain muscle tissue and recover from the workouts, carbohydrates for energy, fats for hormone function. Okay. You need fats in order to get the best results possible, because without them, your testosterone is going to crash and you're not going to be able to reap the best benefits out of the workout program. So with that being said, these are the things that we do to try and help our clients the best when it comes to travel. Okay. So if you have any questions that you want more clarification on, or if you're maybe looking for one-on-one support, we do offer coaching through our services down below. If you want to click the link, book a call, you'll speak with me directly and we can chat about this. Or if you want to just if you're just here for the content, click this, playlist for fat loss trainings, and then you can click another video right here for another video that I just made. All right. Have a great rest of your day. Hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, drop them down below.